how is it going? Welcome back to the Nod-Krai Archon quest. And we're going to be continuing where we left off last time. A lot happened last time. We got to meet up with some new friends, some old friends, everybody coming together, including Albedo and Durin and Dainsleif have now joined our team. We then saw some of Rächer's memories and the history of Conria, which turned out to be really disturbing. And then we also saw some of Nefer's memories, also kind of disturbing, but kind of explaining why she is the crafty but cutthroat businesswoman that she is today. And then apparently Rächer found a way to invade our memory searching thing that we were doing with Nefer, which was almost really bad. Thankfully, Dane and Columbina got us out of there, and I think that's where we left off, as we have some new intel. We're gonna finally get to meet up with the rest of the gang and see what they've all been up to. This is apparently not the right way. I know, there's so much intel to be collected. I'm gonna be doing that next with Yehoda. But yeah. Feeling better after getting some sleep and then waking up. You know how it be. Where am I going? I know where we're going. It's the tavern, it's the hotel. I just don't remember how to get there. Here we go. Now I remember. I know where we're going. The flagship, that's the one. Alright. Let's see. How is everyone doing? Oh, even Dory's here, and I know.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action.
You guys are talking about the plan without me?
How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Okay, I'm ready.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rächer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rächer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain.
Unlike Columbina, who can manipulate space because she can teleport.
Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
Okay, so we can be sure he's going to fight us. Now, I recall we were trying to figure out, is it even possible to kill him? How's that going?
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Great, what is it?
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Now I'm remembering, we finished off the last episode with Varka pulling us aside and like, hey, here's the plan. And then Aether's like, great. And then they pan off camera and don't tell us the plan. And then Aether's like, yeah, this is great, but what if we do this instead? And then Varka's like, great idea. And then they pan away. And so we, the player, never actually heard what this plan is. I presume that's what we're talking about here.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
Yay!
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you?
Of course.
No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
We can still back out? It looks like everybody's pretty committed though.
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
Very good leadership.
A
Making
very
sure.
people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
Really? Not Dark Knight Hero?
This plan can only work if everyone does their
Oh, that
part.
makes sense. Of course
Prince
they'd be
and I
part of
will
the same
absolutely
intelligence
support it.
network.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
Yeah, what's in it for you?
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here?
I guess so, something like that.
In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
Hiro Chudovirovich. Chudoviro. I don't actually remember what it was. Hiro Chudomirovich Flins. There we go. I had to look it up because I could not actually remember what the letters in his middle name were.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around?
Probably Nefer, right?
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership.
Oh.
She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Oh! You're here because Alice sent you.
Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nod-Krai is gonna go down the drain.
I assume that I thought that little device would be reusable, but maybe we used all the energy in it.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
Yes, please explain.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and I never went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
Well, at least it sounds like you could recharge it with Kuvaki.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
Oh, now Nefer owes a favor.
Well, in that case, how about you give me your chest hat, and we call it even?
I don't think so.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it.
Yeah,
In
you can.
fact, take
That's
it
true.
now,
You can take
and
it
I'll even
now.
throw in a free Rächer of Solnari. Deal?
Yeah. You should take it now.
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Aw, it's precious to her. I hope that after all this, we can still save the chess set.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Plus, I'm sure Alice will forgive you, considering that, you know, it kind of saved all of our lives down there. And if she sent you here as a favor for us, that does mean that she's looking out for our safety. With an action plan in place, everyone chats among themselves. Oh, okay. You and Paimon decide to check in and see how each stage of the preparations are going. Meeting up with all our friends. Look for Dory. Okay, I guess we're starting with Dory. Hey, how's it going, Dory? Thanks for helping us out. You are so generous,
Dory!
Lord
How's things
Sangamabe.
going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Oh, what is that?
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
I had no idea you were so skilled with your hands.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer.
Who is this supplier if not Alice?
No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting.
Oh!
You've been getting Kaveh to make them for you.
Kaveh.
It's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe
Yeah, it is
forever.
Alice.
There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime.
Oh, we totally should. See, Alice is awesome. She is so powerful and all-knowing and literally guards like the entire Earth. But she's also always here looking out for us. And of course, looking out for her little Klee. But she's always making sure that we have enough to be able to survive all the disasters down here. Which also leads me to believe that, you know, there's something very important about us in terms of the fate of this world. That's for certain. But I think she's also just looking out for us because she's that kind of person. So thank you, Alice.
Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kasharawar talents, he was the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kaveh for you.
Yeah, it was the same for when he designed the Palace of Alcazar's, right? Dory said that she would fund him making a giant mansion for her. He was so excited to have the funding to create the greatest artistic vision of all time.
Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities?
That's actually so funny to me. I can just imagine a little suitcase floating by itself, taking a boat all the way here to Nod-Krai. I don't know, that's so cute and funny to me, just a suitcase traveling by itself.
So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Yeah.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's gonna help ease his anxiety.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He
Yeah.
probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff.
Well, everybody knows Kaveh and Alhaitham are living together, but Kaveh still tries to hide it so much.
Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead. Huh? What does that look mean?
I think she just kind of was... She broke character for a second there.
Paimon's just super surprised.
Yeah.
This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
This is not the Lord Sangamabe we're used to. Well, I guess that shows the severity of the situation, doesn't it?
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness.
Wow, very unusually insightful for Dory.
Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business.
Yeah.
And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
So, back to the pendant. You never intended to ask for it back, did you?
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangama Bay business model.
Well, it's worked for her so far, so.
Alright, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much.
Which
You're
stuff?
my favorite assistants.
I don't remember us assigning up to be your assistants today. Oh, Albedo and Durin! Oh, look at the little art of them down there. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy to see them. I'm just so happy to see Durin doing well.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of.
Yeah,
As you're
what's the
probably
plan
aware,
here?
Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures.
Okay.
The process
How
went
did
very
that go?
smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
Okay.
What? You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. It sounds kind of gross, but if anybody could and would do it, it's Albedo.
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
Okay.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul.
I love this music. Okay, interesting.
Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptatyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the Faustur Elegy.
You knew
But
about
she
these.
barely mentioned Rächer at all.
So she told you about these guys. You never told us.
I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today.
Maybe we'll get to hear that at some point.
It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence.
Yeah. Was torn apart to pieces, but somehow still enduring on.
Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. Aw, it's so nice. It's like Albedo has a new assistant now in Durin. Because before, only Sucrose and Timaeus, but I'm sure Durin will learn lots from Albedo too. Oh, I cannot wait for Durin and Wanderer to be reunited too. That's gonna be so awesome to see. So heartwarming to see.
Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rächer's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible.
Alright. So, both physically and metaphorically, things can never go back to the way they used to be.
You could think of this as Rächer in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power.
There's almost no humanity left in him, is what you're saying.
Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power.
Except
Hence,
for...
we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rächer of Solnari either.
Except for Ether's purifying power. I guess, is that the same as eradicating it? But it sure looks like it. We still don't know why Ether can do that, but it's really great that that's becoming more relevant as the story progresses. The fact that he can actually purify the abyssal power.
Oh, that's terrible news. So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence.
Yeah, and what's up with that, too? Why... I guess we talked about this last time. Is it because this is no longer the era of the Three Moons and the Dragon Sovereigns? Is it because this is the Heavenly Principles world now? Or is there another reason why she is being rejected by the world?
It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end.
Yeah.
Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Oh, that's the goods. Alright. Yeah, this thing from Cave.
How wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
Okay.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
It's okay. We will.
Alright then. Stay safe.
You stay safe too, alright? I want us to go hang out and have fun after this. There's been so many dark things happen in this quest. I can't wait for us to talk about, you know, fairy tales and stuff. Okay. Varka and Lalma at the present. Oh, look at all those men in the corner! That's so adorable! Okay. Go, team! I guess we have to get the Frost Moon Scions on board. You notice it doesn't go black screen when it does like the story transitions now. It just goes straight into it. I like that.
Miss Lalma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen.
Yeah, and that's no understatement. Actually, I wouldn't say ever. I'd probably say when the five centers, where first the five centers in the Conway Cataclysm happened, was probably the biggest crisis. But this is probably the second biggest.
This is not a burden that we deserve to bear.
Certainly the biggest in
but
anybody's lifetimes
that we reap
here.
what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nod-Krai. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield.
It's just still so weird for Varka to actually be in the game and part of the story.
The biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness.
It's like an interview.
Point is, I don't intend to let Lalma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Alright, I think you guys are in great hands. Alright. What's up, Dane and Columbina? Look at those portraits down there. Oh, I don't have this waypoint yet. I've never gotten this close to the pillar. Oh. I've never gotten this close to the pillar, but apparently there's a treasure chest here. As for me, I do not wish to— No! I'm like, no, that slime— I was gonna literally say that— that slime and hilly turtle are so cute. I'm just gonna let them be, enjoy the view, and enjoy life. And I still intend to do that. No, I mean you no harm. I've never gotten this close to the pillar before. I want to start with the Hisi Island world quests first, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is so cool. No, we got the waypoint, Dane!
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainslev?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainslev is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
No, don't say that.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleff?
That's a good question.
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental.
That's a really interesting observation. I feel like to a certain degree, most of us have that sort of experience insofar as why does it sometimes feel like your happy memories seem like they're so hazy and distant, but your embarrassing or sad memories seem so crystal clear?
Thank you for your help with the Rächer situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
I like this. You know what? I really like Dane and Columbina making new friends. Both of them, you know, have that experience of just having lived for a really long time and endured a lot. And like I said, I'm just happy to see everybody getting to work together. Especially both of these characters being characters that for the first little bit of when we knew them, they were really only talking to us. And now we actually got them talking to other people and finding other people they can actually place their trust in. It makes me happy.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just really don't know what somebody else is going through.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too.
Yeah. Rächer did some pretty awful and unforgivable things that he should have known were wrong. Yet there's still an element of his story which one might feel sympathy for him because of the situation that made him do from a certain perspective, made him do those things. But nonetheless, it's not forgivable. And he should have known what he was doing was wrong. He ought to have known. Yeah. I mean, it actually brings to light questions of what kinds of things did Dane do in that era? I mean, he was part of the King's Guard too. Nonetheless, yeah, it's a complicated situation for someone like Dainsleff. But for the rest of us, we have to
I went through
defeat
something
him.
similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now, they still support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Aww. Yeah, some of those Harbingers, especially Arlecchino and Sandrone, it does look like they were your friends after all.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
I was wondering
they've
about
been
that.
listening.
I was wondering. We just didn't want to interrupt. We're just so happy to see two of our otherwise quite isolated friends actually being able to bond over a shared experience.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure.
You guys are so silly. Hello.
It caught us!
Sorry, we were just concerned about you and we didn't want to interrupt.
I apologize for making you worry.
No, it's okay. Like I said, I'm glad you guys have both found this safe space to talk about things you both have probably been keeping bottled up inside for way too long.
No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rächer of Solnari.
We're all calling him Rächer.
I'm afraid I need a little
okay.
time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
That was just really lovely to see.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Yeah, what place? Oh, this is where we opened up the portal last time. Did I already solve this? I think I already solved this last time. Yeah, I already solved it last time. This is kind of where we opened up the portal to the Crimson Moon space. Wins!
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Blitz! Been waiting here long?
Not too long.
No, we're
I came
early.
a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Oh, are we interrupting?
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles.
Oh?
When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me.
I see.
My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
I agree. In fact, it feels somewhat like that's what motivates Ether and Paimon too. Think about it. We started this journey just to find out more about the lost sibling, but throughout this journey we have taken up the plight of so many people in all these different nations we've been to. People that we otherwise have no connections to. We still stopped and reached out to them and made friends with them and supported them in their own struggles. So I guess we're not that dissimilar.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Likewise.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
No, we're all early.
Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thank you for everything.
Please. I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
You got the box? The goods have been delivered and the backup plan is underway.
Ino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
Oh, you can see he so wants to break out of this box. It's just like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
He's so ready to break out of there. Are we ready for this? Are we really?
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
Well then, I guess we really weren't here that early, were we?
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
Oh, you too. Stay safe, Paimon, okay? We got this.
I will.
That's right, he will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts.
Now keep in mind, we still don't actually know what the plan is. I guess we're about to find out.
Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Oh my gosh. I'm not ready. I am ready. But am I ready? We're gonna fight Rächer!
Ready?
Okay, I guess I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Tear down the moon? Oh, that's some very cool artwork. Does not look like a good situation for us. Oh, okay. I guess...
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Yo, thanks for talking, Ether. Look, he's Hydro. Oh, he's Hydro because that does the reactions. Oh, thank you. I know. I was just not expecting us to get launched right into the fight. Okay, sorry. We need to use Llama to set up first, right? I like how they're doing more of these where they give us a full team. This is the music!
Keep your distance.
Sorry, I like, what is this space? Is this inside the chess set again? How thoughtful for the chess set to make a perfect arena-sized area for us to use. Okay, I'm not doing a very good job with the reactions because these characters are not good with, like, you know, sub damage or applying extra damage. Okay, hold on. It's hard to...
Moonlight.
Okay.
One heart, we pray. Lord, protect us.
Go, go, go. Anyway, I like to give us these full teams. I'm just remembering back to the Summer Fantasia, and they gave us like the whole team of Fischl and Kazuha and Mona and Xinyan. I like that they're doing that more. And I want to see how he fights, but it's like there's so much going on right now.
Close your eyes. Pray beware the creatures of the night.
I forgot how to use Flints. I have no idea how to use Flints.
Be silent.
You gotta learn how to use the characters. And if it's a character I don't have, I don't exactly remember how to do it. Go, 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 go.
The moonlight.
Okay. Thank you so much, Aino.
No more love.
Aino's the only one actually applying Hydro.
Close it.
What?
With the moon. So shall it end.
I can't see anything. Follow Llama's hymn of hunting. What? Okay. Is this just the Wild Hunt music? What reveals him to use the Lightkeeper's lantern? Okay, I didn't time that right. There you go. There you go. Go, 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 go. Oh, this is so cool.
From here, when will it be as you foretold?
What are you talking about, dude? Vetterfulnir never promised you anything. He said if your best shot is this and this, but he already told you your marriage is not gonna end super well.
Welcome here.
Go, go, go!
No more lies.
The long sleep beckons.
I'm supposed to use this charge attack? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with him. With Flynn's. Wipe out! Go Ether!
Seek within. For the everlasting forest.
This is such an awesome team though.
Observe. Close your eyes. Nightfall.
How come they didn't make this a weekly boss? They should make this a weekly boss. Maybe it's gonna be like the Raiden Shogun, where they'll make a weekly boss version of it later. Okay, let me use. There we go. Sorry, I didn't realize she wasn't charged up. Okay.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Go.
The mystery unravels.
With one heart, we pray. Leave this place.
Okay, those are the special bloom cores for the lunar bloom, right? The real problem with not having Nefer, Llama, or Flynn's, besides the fact that I don't get access to all the cool bonus features they have in Nod-Krai, is I don't know how to use them.
Protect us.
Futile.
By the Frostman of old.
The deception ends here.
No, I'm not the one who's pathetic. You're pathetic. Okay. Aether, you totally did not need to miss that water gun shot.
Who wants to go first?
Go first for what? Defeat Rächer, Solnari, River. I'm trying! Oh no, this is the polearm.
No, we've been separated.
What?
You okay?
Okay, at least it was little Nefer.
Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Oh, he's mad at us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
He hates us specifically that much? We gained the Moonlight's blessing. We're okay.
Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone, but at least I know they're still there.
I shouldn't say I'm okay. I'm not really sure if we're okay.
Remember my most important task.
Which is? Aether, what is it?
The moment will come.
Yeah. It's the poor moon. I see what he means about tearing the moon down. I cannot tell if that's metaphorical or physical still. Like, what is this space?
No more lies. The deception ends here.
I thought everything in the chest box was a dream until Rächer appeared and he was real.
Can't hide the truth.
Go. Are we doing a good job? I'm not sure we're doing a good job stalling here. Is this a scripted fight?
It all adds up.
I just feel like we're not doing a ton of damage to him. It might not be. It might be we actually to take him down because it seems to be we're getting healed up.
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Okay, he has a really cool pole arm.
Destroyed.
Can't hide the truth.
What a tragic story. Okay, this definitely must be a scripted fight, surely. Absorb Kubaki 3 times to form a shield? Where? I can't see it! You're turning the... It's locked my camera angle. 2? Where's the third one? There it is. They locked my camera angle. Oh, I love how Aether's talking so much more of it on his own in these fights now. And all these scenes.
Don't push your luck.
Not planning on it. It's hard because he doesn't apply the hydro when he's off field, so it's hard to pair him with Nefer.
The deception ends here.
Go.
It all adds up. No more lies.
I still feel like we haven't done anything to him. Is that just me? I actually I'm not sure the health bar has changed notably in the last 5 minutes. His animations are really cool.
Seek within.
Oh, I forgot I could do charge attacks with her while she's in this state. That might have been important to remember.
Bombs away! It all adds up.
Okay, now I'm actually learning how to use Nefer. This might be more doable.
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
It all adds up.
Go, go, go!
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
No, my little like hydro thing is all the way over there. How are we not dead, actually? Hold on. Who or what has been healing us up?
It all adds up.
Because... What? How come I can't switch to Aether? Why is his health being drained? What's going on? Oh, look at him! Look at him!
There's no other way.
I can't switch to Aether! What is going on? What? Never! Oh. That looks really bad for us!
The only way to defeat Rächer is to borrow his own power.
Oh!
That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Okay, it seems that we really did that. Okay, did we succeed? Guys, I think we might actually die.
Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist.
That's a pretty bad situation.
Then I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on, keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are. You've backed yourself into a corner.
Oh, look at the moon back there!
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved.
Yeah.
You cannot win the fight against fate, Rächer.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
Here we go.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Yeah.
Let's see what becomes of you!
What will Felindus think of you now? Huh? That looks like Albedo's magic.
What's happening?
Oh, we're draining his abyssal power.
Power. I've seen it before.
Aaron, Columbina!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
Oh, the Lunatar!
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view.
Whoa,
But it
what?
won't
You can
last
do
long.
that?
Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
You do.
How about that?
own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Whoa! Oh my gosh, you're doing it! Oh, the moon gate!
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Dane!
Goodbye, Rächer.
We won.
We won! Durin? You good? Oh, he looks okay. We did it! Oh, I love how perfectly the teamwork works together. Everybody has their part to play. Oh, never! No, if your eyes are bleeding, that's actually really awful. Are you okay?
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it.
Oh, she's gonna use her silver blood again.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Yeah, I agree.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory.
Is she actually blinded now, or will they be healed with Llama's magic?
In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
But sometimes that's not how business goes, as Nefer herself well knows.
Thank you. Really.
All done.
Okay, it sounds like she will be able to see later on.
Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest.
Thank you, Nefer. We really couldn't have done this without you.
My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nod-Krai. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both.
Yay! We did it! Aw, this group of friends makes me so happy. We did it. We distracted Rächer. I see, we had to absorb his abyssal power. Of course, the irony of a student, a disciple of Rhine-Daughter, being the one to be able to extract it. And then we're able to give that to Columbina and Durin to channel. And she was able to finally have the strength to fight him and put him into the Moon Gate. I guess, but didn't he already go into the Moon Gate the first time? Because I presume that means that's where he went originally. Doesn't that mean there's a way for him to get out of there? And in the end, Dane helped us out too. Holding the gate open to help save this world. Which is really a big improvement for him, you know. I feel like in the past he was always like, you know, I don't care what happens to the rest of this world. I'm just here to hunt down the Abyss and the Abyss Order and anything to do with Khaenri'ah. Whereas now, actually, if nothing else, I mean, I know this was personal for him because Rächer was his friend, but if nothing else, I feel like he did help us because he wanted to help us. And I'm just really glad we could inspire that in him. The sight of Nefer navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. She proceeds cautiously, but as her silhouette disappears into the distance, you notice she seems almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
Yes?
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Oh no!
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief.
Yeah. But I guess that brings up the question of what other lasting impacts might there be from Durin and Columbina's spell.
But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kuthar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Oh, that's great.
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
You can't help but break into a smile at the word friends, as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Llama's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front line against Rächer, and now you need rest. So true. Okay. ... Why? There's something else. Is there something else that is gonna keep us from being restful?
Yay! You're awake!
Yay! Hi, Paimon. I'm glad you're okay.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Oh, this is... I don't keep bringing it up, but it's a big deal that Aether's saying a lot of his own lines. It adds so much to his character that he's not just having Paimon talk for him or these silent text bubbles. He's actually having a conversation with Paimon outside of, like, the voice over menu. And that's so nice to see as part of the story.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
It was a big fight.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it.
Aww.
Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah,
good to hear.
Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Oh, we've done it! Before the moons fell. This thing is so cool. Okay, just like bobbing its head up and down with Kuvaki, might I add, because it's floating. Before the moons fell, huh? Defeat the Rächer of Solnari. One of the. So that's it. We've defeated him. But what? How do we stop him from coming out of the moon gate again? Because I presume we still don't know. We're still missing in-between information. We saw he went into some gate, which I presume was the moon gate, to follow Thelindis. That was him falling into the moon's reflection, presumably. Unless that means something else. And then, at some point, you know, like that gate presumably should have tore him to pieces, but because of all the abyss energy flowing through him, it tore him to pieces, but not in a way that killed him. And he ended up in Nod-Krai, presumably because of something, its connection to the moons. And that happened sometime during the Cataclysm. We're still missing a lot of pieces. Because my big question is, I'm presuming he's somehow found a way out of the Moon Gate, so I'm wondering how permanent or temporary this plan is. Oh, little cat's just taking pictures. You know what? Let's not worry about that right now. We've bought Nod-Krai at least a few months, I think, of happiness and peace.
We're here! Yay! Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry about me.
It's just so weird not having to talk for him.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Oh, thank you, Albedo. It's so good to see you.
Yep. We're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
All these points. Oh, is this the same conversation? Oh, I thought they would have something different to say. Oh, I thought they would have something different to say. Okay, I don't need to see the whole thing. You know,
How are you feeling today?
they used to
Much
just
better.
give them like a different thing
Relieved
to
to hear
say
it.
sometimes.
Yep. We're here.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there.
Durin is so precious. He
I'm sure
must be
she'd love to
protected at all costs. I still don't understand how you did that though, with like the abyssal power. Like I know he has abyssal power. How do you use it to connect everybody's minds and powers together? That's like the Akasha system. I guess the Akasha system
Recovered from the battle.
is also a godly power too. Mostly recovered, thanks. I'm touched that you'd
Come
ask.
on, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna ask. I care about my friend's well-being. And we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, we're
Get
friends.
yourself a drink. You've more than earned it. In fact, today, your drinks are on me. Lord Sangamabe's got you covered.
Oh, that's so generous. I'm now looking to see if there is any way I would still have to pay for this in the future.
Wow, really? What about Paimon? Has she earned it too? Has she? Please?
Well, you haven't been through quite as much as the Traveler, but... what the heck? Sure.
Any offer you extend to me is automatically extend to Paimon, because I would just give her anything. If you bought the drinks, I would give it to her.
Hey, wow! Drinks on Dory! What a historic day.
Hey, keep your voice down, or everyone else is gonna want in too. You... Have you heard anything I've been saying recently? Doing business in Nod-Krai has been an absolute nightmare. If I'm buying for everyone, oh...
Paimon's so slow.
Okay. Paimon will speak more quietly. Jeez.
That's more like it. Don't you forget. Lord Sangamabe doesn't just go around buying drinks for anyone and everyone.
Yeah. We have a good business relationship with Dory. I think we've definitely had to work hard to earn her trust over the years. And her favoritism. Who else is here? Varka! Hey, you know, when we first showed up in
I thought of
Nod-Krai...
1,000 ways to congratulate you, but now you're here, words are failing me.
Honestly, same here. It's just like, you know, you sent Inefa to send us a letter back in Natlan, and that was a huge hassle. And then when we came to the flagship, you weren't even here.
The honorary knight stuns
Now-
the speechless once again.
Oh, he did the little salute. Now we're finally meeting at the flagship like we were supposed to, like 20 episodes ago.
Well said. The honorary knight showed us all how it's done. The other knights told me that
How it's
Mondstadt
done,
was the
done,
first
done.
stop on your journey. All of us are truly delighted to count you as our friend. I'd like to thank you for supporting the Knights of Favonius. And also, for helping us save Nod-Krai.
Oh, don't mention it, Grandmaster.
Nonsense. Of course I'm gonna mention it. This is more than just business. It's a relationship.
Our little cat is so
And
excited.
there can be no relationship without showing gratitude where it's due.
It's good to see you. After you just being this nameless, this faceless name. This, I was gonna say nameless face, but that's not quite accurate. Anyone else to talk to before we talk to Nefer? Dane! Dane, thank you so much. I never thought this would happen in a situation like this, but Dane has shown some tremendous character growth in this short little while. And I'm really happy for him.
I see you've recovered.
You bet. Snooze his way to a full recovery.
I'm doing much better. Thanks for checking on me.
Glad to hear it. A healthy body is paramount. Nothing else in life is possible without it. So take it slow. You can't afford an injury.
I'm so grateful that you decided to help us in the end.
I'm on too. You really saved the day when you swooped in to open that gateway.
I came to accept that although Rächer was my friend in the past, here and now, he was an enemy that must be defeated.
Mm-hmm. He's lost most of his humanity. Most of whatever rationality there used to be within him, which, to be fair, was already dwindling back at that point. It's gone now. And yeah, I know, it's hard. But thank you. As you see, like, Rächer betrayed Dainsleif. But this was not about Dane getting revenge on Rächer for that. This was more than that. So, just thank you.
Though I will never fully understand what happened between us, I could not let this crisis deepen any further.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is it just shows a lot of growth that he's willing to step up for a crisis happening in Teyvat. And even though, like, it does have to do with him, but he'd usually stay out of something like this. Like, back in Natlan, he didn't show up for when the Abyss and Gasoithoth fight was happening, when we and Malika were fighting that, even though he usually shows up with stuff to do. I guess he's more looking for stuff to do with the Abyss Order than the Abyss in general. And stuff to do with Conria. But still, it's like, it's just such a different side of him, you know? And I'm happy for him. I'm here for it.
We fought a very necessary battle. And you played your part admirably.
Thank you. I know it was hard, but you'll get through this.
Yeah! And if you ever need to talk, just remember, we're always here.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Please take us up on that offer. I still have many questions for you. I thought that conversation between him and Columbina was very nice too. I hope, because definitely they're both, I want them to be able to have friends, and I'm glad that they were both able to join this group and to, I guess, you know, be able to relate to each other because of what they've both gone through. I think not that many people can relate to what either of them has gone through, but just to be there for each other was really nice to see. Never!
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well?
Your eyes are okay. Much better thanks to a good rest. You're looking well too.
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, I think she's taking advantage of, like, remember at the beginning she was like, oh, I would like to, not the beginning, but back when we were in the curatorium, she's like, you know, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out. Could use the extra pair of hands at the Frostmoon Science.
Oh, sure. Coming.
Now we're using that goodwill. I love Dane just being there.
Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon. You still like him sweet?
You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
And it sounds like Dory's gonna pick up our tab too, so. How's it going, Nefer? What's on your mind?
The Rächer of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf in my mind. I mean, not just in my mind, that chessboard clearly had him as a wolf too, and Vetterfulnir was the snake.
No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path of vengeance.
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion.
Well, it does seem like you and your father would likely have had to agree to disagree on that. After all, everybody's perceptions and opinions and their worldview is shaped by what has happened to them. And for Nefer, it was a lot of bad things, including witnessing what her father's choices got him. So, fair enough. Fair enough. And, hatred is a natural emotion. It's very hard for people to not feel it. So, yeah.
What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
When I look at your life, I see a lot of things that you can depend on.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the Academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him.
He was unwise. He did not think through the consequence of his actions or the fact that he was far too altruistic about the behavior of others. But indeed, he wasn't trying to lie to you. He truly thought he was doing the right thing, and that if he believed in people, they would come back and help him.
Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Sadly, I've never heard the Ibis King's voice. Well, because I played this out of sequence, that's actually a lie. What's he actually like? Once again, since I played this out of sequence, that's also a lie, because we went with our buddies, Layla and Sino and Tainari and Sethos and Alhaitham and Kaveh to see the Ibis King. The cat! Yeah. But it's indeed, what is Nefer, what is your perspective on this?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf.
That's right. Nefer was the third of Thoth's chosen ones to answer these questions.
Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Sounds like he was nice enough to you. You definitely sound like father and daughter.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, he also saved us down in the temple, saved Layla from whatever the there was some mechanism that was malfunctioning. Saved Layla's ancestor from being left for dead by Dottore. Yeah, once again, I wasn't supposed to know all of this before this point. But yeah, I think he was pretty nice.
He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval.
That might be true. That might be true. But nonetheless, we and our friends are all alive because of it.
He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rächer any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living.
I see.
They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
This is a really insightful... I mean, it's really insightful to have that... I mean, that's why they showed us Rächer's story. And then, immediately after, they could have given us a break. But with no break, they showed us Nefer's story. And a lot of that has to do with Nefer being able to compare and contrast her own life with Rächer's. In some ways, they are very similar, but in a lot of ways, they're very different. But indeed, they have to live with what they have done for the rest of their lives. A liar's soul is the most worthless. I mean, no soul is worthless. But indeed, if you've done these kinds of things, you do have to really question where is your place in the world? If you make the right choices going forward, there's a chance you might still have one. But there's also a chance you might not. But I don't think it's worthless.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars.
Well, I wouldn't say it's compassion. I'd say it's more just an understanding that everybody exists in this world. Everybody in some way has some way in which they affect this world. That is... I guess that really depends how you... We're getting all philosophical here. It depends on what you consider worth. If you consider worth to just be your ability to affect and influence the world, then nobody is worthless. But if you consider worthiness to just be your ability to do good things for the world, then maybe so. It's just a matter of perspective and how you define that statement, I guess.
If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
I have a feeling some people over there might have overheard that.
So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them.
Is that your way of saying you've warmed up to them by now?
Is that what it looks like?
A little bit. What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least.
Much more insightful than Rächer, who does want to eliminate everybody who knows too much. The thing is, for someone like Nefer, I can tell like her perspective is getting too close to people and trusting people is dangerous in her line of work. When you don't know who you can trust, or who might take advantage of you, or who might be dependent on you, or just like all of these emotions that get in the way of these transactions in life. But I mean, look, we've been through a lot, and I'm just thinking about characters like Farina. Like, it's a lonely life to live if you have absolutely no friends and nobody to talk to about, you know, these kinds of things. So I'm glad you have a small circle that you can trust.
When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Noted. Don't worry. Once again, we're keeping lots of secrets for lots of people across Teyvat. Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. That being said, this always makes me think back, way back to Zhongli's first story quest, where he talks about the Traveler being, you know, the Traveler not being from this world. In fact, I can't believe he said that all the way back then, but he might have even... I'm wondering if he was aware of what can happen with Irminsul and things like that. But he was talking about how the Traveler is kind of like the one who's seeing everything in this world, the one that records all of the things that happen in this world in our memories. And I guess that becomes even more important when you think about the changes to Irminsul and how we're like one of the only ones who can remember things that happened before the changes. But just sort of like how we're the record keeper of all of this world's stories. I think about all the secrets we harbor for all these different characters, and I realize we're still playing that role. We're the ones that are going to remember how each and every one of you lived. Maybe long after everybody here is gone. It's a lot to think about. Some of the things that happened in the early game, it's just like, it's really amazing how, like, that point is still so meaningful, even to this day. Right?
Very good.
Yeah. Secret safe with us.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
What is it?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
True. Well, thankfully it seems that despite the fact we defeated what I presume is the big bad of Nod-Krai, we still have a few more Archon quest chapters to go. Or acts to go. So we have lots of time to figure out all these loose ends. That's it? That's the end? That's a good ending. Oh? Okay, I knew that wasn't the end.
Am I imagining things?